Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 181 of the AllYouCanHear podcast. I'll be your host today, Patrick. And joining me today are my four craven co-hosts.
It is me, once again, that canon guy, the most prolific guest in AllYouCanHear history, in the house, ready to go to talk about things and stuff.
My name is Colt, and I'm afraid of everyone here, and I don't want to see your faces ever again.
I am Wes Craven Wenzel.
Well, now I have to follow that. That sucks.
Or sorry, as they call me in the ring, Wenzel Wes Craven Wilkie. Bam.
Oh, that's even better.
That hurts.
I dig it.
That hurts to try and
change
say.
that Twitter name right now.
Say it.
No, I don't even remember what you said.
My name in the ring is Wenzel Wes Craven Wilkie.
Boom. World fucking champion. Ding, ding, ding. I want to see that match. Let's go. That's an awesome name. That's fucking
Thank
amazing.
you.
Wilbur
Yeah,
Winterhaven
I can't believe
Oglethorpe.
your name is another person's name.
Yeah, my name is Colt The Rock Dwayne Johnson Dockery.
No, your name would be Colt Dwayne The Rock Johnson Dockery.
Yes.
Oh, wait. We have somebody else on the show.
You guys suck.
Yes, we have. We have a very special guest joining us today, making their first appearance since the very beginning of the year with the Cat special. Please go back and check that out. We have Justin joining us today, a.k.a. Captain Shimmy.
That's right. The real most prolific guest, because it doesn't count when you live with the host, Cannon.
No, that's not true. That's not accurate.
That is accurate.
I mean,
you may as well be a member at this point.
I mean, I don't know, Shim. I'm kind of looking at a title belt right in front of me right now.
I don't know, man. The belt does exist. It's right here. Let me take the strap. Have a little CM Punk John Cena moment here.
Who's the real undisputed champion of the AYCH?
It's like the 12th time right here. I'm not going to do the Booker T thing because, like, you know, he did the 5-time. You know, you say it 5 times.
Right,
you know,
that'd
it's
take
shorter
forever.
than saying it 12 times. Yeah, it'll take a long.
I'm just
long-ass
saying,
time.
if you live
So I'm
with
not
the
gonna do
host, like if your bedroom is across the hall from the host of AYCH, then it is unfair to say you're a guest. You are not a guest at this point. You are a
that
reserve
doesn't
member.
make it untrue,
Sounds
though.
like somebody's
Okay.
jealous.
You are the booster gold of AYCH. That's what you are. Shout out to all the comic
And I
fans.
always boost the gold right here, baby.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so all the,
Fuck you. Why am I on the show?
because it's been
I love you, Justin.
because it's been
Calm
9
down,
months
man.
since your last appearance, and we're hurting for some shimmy right now.
Oh yeah, man! I'm glad you're here.
That's fair.
I'm excited.
I'm not
If this
here.
didn't work out, I was gung ho and be like, "Fucking bring his ass here.
Yeah,
Fuck it, just do it."
I mean,
because
at this point, we may as well. I see you guys like 4 or 5 times a week.
Hell yeah, I see you all the time.
Yeah.
because Justin is a local business owner, the owner of the only comic book shop in Tuscaloosa.
Boom!
That is accurate. Can confirm.
This is
Wait.
accurate.
Okay.
Okay, I'm waiting.
What
Yeah.
are we waiting for?
Wait, what? What happened? Did a bomb start ticking? What's going on?
I think we're
Are our
waiting.
lives in danger? I'm concerned.
I'm pretty sure we're all in danger because we're talking about a new breed of horror today on episode 181. of the
What?
AllYouCanHear
A
pod.
new breed unleashed, man! I went through the WWE ECW thing once. I don't want to do it again.
What a
God
fucking segue that was.
Oh
Good
my
job,
God.
Pat.
I swear to God, if another one of these
Oh,
fucking
man.
nerds mentions wrestling, podcast is over. The podcast is done. God.
Oh man!
So, Cannon, you saw
I
where the
don't know-
New Day broke up, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
they put Kofi and Xavier Woods on one show, and they put Big E on the other show.
I mean, they have been a thing for 6 years. I mean, it had to end sometime. They had an
I had the
amazing
fucking
run,
power.
so
I mean,
mute
it's,
all.
and they're just going to get back together, so it's fine.
it's over, but it's not over. Okay, like there's a lot of wrestling talk, there's a lot of comic talk. We appreciate all of those
I
talk,
don't.
but we're here Today, we're talking about horror.
Because it's not poorly drawn and with subtitles. I get it. It's fine.
We're talking about horror today.
Boo! Horror.
And because
Medea,
it's the spooky month, we're
Halloween.
all about horror this month. And today, AYCH is bringing in the next wave of horror. Because, like all things, there are times of lean, there's times of plenty. And the slasher genre, the horror genre, has gone through ups and downs throughout the many decades. And AYCH is going to bring in the next wave of horror. And what we'll be doing today is that each participant in today's episode will bring in their own horror OC, original character, that they'll talk in depth about and sort of introduce, they have Hammer type horror, AYCH type horror. Everyone introduces their own horror OC. We'll talk in depth about that. Once everyone goes around with their own particular OCs, we have a few parts and pieces OCs that we're all going to build together as a team as AYCH Horror Studio. All you can hear, all you can horror studio. We're going to get into that.
Like the Dark Universe, as it should have been.
That's right, but it's going to stick this time.
Yeah.
Okay, and starting this off with our AYCH branded horror, Wenzel, would you like to talk to us about your original horror character?
Sure. I just would like to mention if anybody made a wrestler horror character, I respect that because I just thought that'd be a great idea. That'd be fun. So I'm just going to go sit. I'm going to predict the future right now. If somebody did that, I'm excited for that. Anyway, I'll talk about my character first before I send you guys the picture. So my character was done. He's a he. He just started a bunch of sketches. I did not plan for him to be a full-fledged character. He's barely full-fledged now. But then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to double down and make him. And I did. Literally, I finished his drawing right before we started this. His name, I call him Prisoner, Binding. He is, of course, some guy that, he was some bad guy who was imprisoned, and when he was imprisoned, because of his strange psychology and just his bad record, the military took him and took other prisoners and decided to conduct experiments on them. These experiments went awry, of course, and they some of them gained certain abilities or what have you, and then some of them also were able to break out, and he is one of those prisoners. And I will be sending you guys the picture of him right now because I should have been doing that.
Wait, live? What? In my face?
Right now.
Yeah, because for those who don't realize, since we all are still socially distanced, of course, what we're doing is that we're sending pictures of our horror OCs in a group Twitter chat. And then Wenzel has just sent his in, and Ken and I were looking at that right now. So what do you think of that, Kenan?
That looks pretty rad. I'm not going to lie.
All right.
I really dig that.
And also, Wenzel, this was awesome. For those who don't know, as we're talking about the show, we'll do our best to describe what we see in our chat. But don't worry, we will be putting this up on our social media. So when this episode comes out, you will be able to see our completed ideas as they come out. So don't worry, you'll be seeing this on our Instagram, on our Twitter. So there will be visual companions for this episode. And so Wenzel, if you would describe what your OC looks like.
Is I haven't really decided on his height, so he's more than likely tall. He's tall. His midsection looks muscular, but I'm not. That wasn't what I was trying to go for. I'm trying to go for tall, kind of lanky. He has all these, his name is Prisoner Binding. He has all this binding on his body. They're metallic binding. They're kind of shiny. And on his head specifically, he has hooks that kind of have his eyes stretched open, and then hooks around his mouth to keep his mouth open, so his teeth are showing. There's clearly red veins in his eyes to show that his eyes have been open for a long time. It looks kind of like a smile, but I wasn't trying to go for a smile. He's wearing an orange sweatpants, sweatpants, and then the blue aura that you might see around him is just it's just a highlight that I added. I thought the blue would kind of look cool to make him pop. So, yeah, that's I don't know if I'm not really good at describing my stuff. So, like Pat said, you'll get that on Instagram, and I'll put it on my Instagram as well, and Twitter.
Looking good. I like the way he looks. I like the way you drew the
I really
light
like
hitting
it. It's
him.
fucking cool.
Thank you, everybody.
It's like I was like glad. I was like, it looks like it's made out of metal, and it is. So yay! You fucking conveyed that shit right in the face. Kudos to you, Winslow.
It's like a psychotic colossus.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's what it is.
Okay. I had when I did this guy, because I originally was gonna have his like straps or binding be like kind of leathery or something. I was also going to give him a trench coat, but then that just didn't work for me. I was like, why is this guy walking around with a trench coat and binding all over his head? It doesn't matter. It's supernatural. But yeah, I'm glad everybody likes it. I was kind of worried about it, but now that I look at it more, I really do enjoy what I did. And I'm glad everybody else does too. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it.
I take it. It's the Colossus who laughs.
Oh, shut your...
the flesh.
Shut your mouth,
There it
okay?
is. What? No, I'm not. I wasn't saying
No,
that to
it's
be
just
an
that,
asshole.
like...
It's like it's fucking...
No, it's just... Joker's everywhere, man. Like, shit. There's the joke.
I mean, he is. That's true.
Like, there's...
But, the Bat Who Laughs origin's pretty fucking
Oh,
rad.
this
yeah.
this could have a second life, though, if you ever wanted to, like if you became Freddy Krueger mainstream, you replace those metal bindings with flex tape.
Fuck.
Oh God.
And there you go.
That's good.
You've got that brand deal. You're rolling in the dough.
Like Cesaro better watch out with like how much like flex tape he uses, because like this brother, he's covered in flex tape.
Shit.
All of his veins are wide open, blood gushing.
It's like, I don't even believe he
Okay,
has
that would be-
veins. Get him off the
That'd be a
fucking
really
show
good
right now.
advertisement for flex tape if a guy got into a flex tape accident and all the flex tape like somehow just binded his entire body. Oh my God! Okay.
Would that be a good ad? Are we sure that's a good ad?
What if someone degloved their whole body and the flex tape became their new skin and kept them inside?
You know what? You guys say that, but it's called like One Duck Studios, right?
What?
You remember like One Duck Studios, the YouTube channel that I told that you started watching?
Yeah.
I believe that they tried an experiment where they they made a Flex Seal suit just to see if it would leak.
Oh shit!
Just like,
I don't know. All this fucking Flex Seal talk just made me think about it. I was like, well, Flex Seal Man kind of already exists in real life.
Man. Flex Seal, sponsor us.
Sponsor right now,
Please.
please. Hey, we got this shit. We need it all over the basement. Come on, sponsor us.
yeah, like,
Give us your Flex
Fuck.
Seal, damn
Yeah,
it,
you
right
guys do
now.
need Flex Seal, shit.
Yes, we do. Like,
It's funny
we're
how
not kidding, Flex Seal, please.
Yeah, because our basement leaks. But it's funny how he went from flex tape to flex seal. Because I feel like if you covered your body in flex seal, your body would just die.
Oh yeah, it's black tar and feathered pretty much. It's just
Yeah.
without the heat. Could get chemical burns.
I mean, he
don't know.
lived. All they did was like go in water just to see if water got in there. It was
Yeah.
weird. Those guys are stupid, but they're hilarious. I'm sorry.
Now, Wenzel, with your character, does he have any weapons, or he just uses his brute strength to bring in horde?
Yeah.
Also, what prison did he go to?
Yeah.
That's a weird prison.
He's wearing orange pants.
To be honest, I haven't thought that far ahead. I just know he looked cool. I was thinking like maybe like he can use the metal binding on his body as a weapon of some sort. God, shit. Because his body is like they experimented with so much. It's like some weird shit going on in there. Nobody knows. So yeah, and then, I mean, prison-wise, I don't know. I mean, he went to a prison. They took him out, put him in some military complex, did shit to him, broke out. Now he's a murderer on the loose with superpowers.
Okay, I'm looking at it on Twitter on my phone right now, so I can like zoom in and shit. And this is
because
rad as fuck.
I feel like if your guy had a movie, it would be like this metaphor
fucking
against
awesome,
the evils of the prison industrial complex.
Oof.
That's pretty rad. I dig it. As someone who can't draw fucking dick all, that's fucking amazing.
Hey,
I really like it.
Hey, Colt, I'm a little there. Cannon, your weenie wrestler was a great drawing you did.
Weenie wrestler?
Your weenie Ronda Rousey.
That wasn't me.
Oh, well.
That was Nick. I didn't even draw that, man.
Don't you look like a fucking idiot, Pat? I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
You didn't even let that sit for a second. You're like, no, I immediately felt bad for saying that.
Granted, it's a fucking hilarious drawing.
Yeah.
And kudos to Nick, but that wasn't me.
Well, in any case, fuck Ronda Rousey because she's a turf at a Sandy Hook
yeah.
truther.
Yeah, fuck her, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Rousey, I find you to be incredibly unpleasant.
I say.
Yes.
All right, Colt, will you be so good as to grace us with your horror OC next?
I am going to grace you with my child, okay? All right, let me just lay some stuff here. My favorite kind of horror has a little bit of comedy in it, so there's going to be some little comedy sprinkled throughout this. But let's start with the spirit known as Christopher. Christopher is roughly an 8 feet tall spirit dressed in khakis, only khakis, that roams the halls of every office building. Every single office building that you can think of, Christopher is in there. There's one Christopher per office building. Alright, so Christopher, the one defining feature, of course, is his khakis, but he also has the head of a baby. Christopher can be hostile depending on the energy that the people in the office feed it. Every Christopher is lanky and loves to eat food from break room fridges. If you forget to label your food and it is a non-hostile Christopher, he will eat your food. Hostile Christophers don't give a fuck. They will eat anything, even if it has someone's name on it. You can befriend a Christopher, but only by leaving a lunchbox with his name on it and bringing him his favorite food, which is fried bologna sandwiches, once a week. Once befriended, he will scare away other spirits, tidy his offices up, always have a fresh pot of coffee on in the break room, and even leave random sticky notes around the office giving nice little compliments to everyone in their work effort. If you want to speak to Christopher, just leave a sticky note on your computer monitor and he'll reply to it overnight.
Man, I feel like there is somebody you really hate, and they're never going to hear this.
No.
Shut up! I want to hear the end of this story.
Do not look.
Keep going, Colt. Keep going.
Do not look Christopher in the eyes. If you accidentally look a friendly Christopher in the eyes, he will disappear for a week, at least a week. And if you look a hostile Christopher in the eyes, he will kill a family pet.
Wait.
And if you don't have a family pet, it will kill your best
that's
friend's
fucked
pet.
up. I mean, that sucks too. Don't do that either.
So don't fuck with hostile.
But keep telling the story.
Fuck that. Pat, I don't know if Colt saw this.
I was emotionally invested in that story right there. I'm not gonna lie. You had me to the end. I want to see the movie.
Well,
I want to see the trilogy. Let's go.
I'm almost done. Only got 2 more points.
okay.
Hostile Christopher's favorite thing to do is stab people and push pins and menacingly glare at you, hoping you look it in the eyes. So it wants to kill your family pet. When bored, hostile Christophers will follow a random worker home and smash every single glass thing in their house. That's Christopher.
Speaking of killing a pet, that reminds me of the video I sent this morning.
Man, why you gotta bring that up now? That's just sad.
There
what?
was.
It's a bit.
It's
a whole thing.
it's a
The
bit.
pet didn't die. The pet didn't die. We're
Well-
putting that out there now. The pet did not die.
Well, good.
I just sent you Christopher. It's a special drawing I made this morning.
Could we full? Oh my god.
Oh my God, Cole.
That's incredible.
Don't look at his feet or his hands. Don't ever request me to draw human hands ever or human feet. It's a crime.
Cool. I'm loving just the big body this baby headed monster has, and a jar for a left
That's a
hand.
coffee cup. He's holding it in front of him.
Oh shit! I thought he was missing.
Yeah, I
an
thought
arm.
his arm, the rest of it was just a jar.
Oh, no. He's holding a coffee cup because I didn't want to draw another hand because that sucks.
I mean,
Very,
that's fair.
very fair point. Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Everybody has a tough time with hands. That's okay.
Yeah, foreshortening is a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's Christopher. He's a little feisty. Just be nice to Christopher, and he'll be nice back.
What is Christopher's favorite snack from these vending machines?
If there are vending machines, probably Twix.
I thought that's how everybody got their food in this universe.
No.
Well, at work at this.
No,
I thought that was part of your story.
I said that in the break rooms, his favorite food is bologna sandwiches. Are you even paying attention, Cannon?
Yeah, I was paying attention, but you said something about vending machines.
I did not.
Right? You did not?
Cannon, you're losing your shit pretty hard behind the scenes right there. So I'm not sure how much you actually got.
I mean, I got
Somebody's
a lot
going
of it. I just
crazy.
thought that was a part of it. If I imagined that, I apologize.
I thought my brother here, he was dying. So it was good shit. Colt, your monster looks fantastic.
I love it.
I like it.
Good times.
All right, Shimmy, do you want to tell us about your horror OC?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Now, I think Colt and I had something of a similar inspiration because mine also involves an office worker and fantastic khakis, but where his is odd and strange and terrifying, mine is existential. Picture this, if you will, dear listener. You arrive at work on a normal Monday, and there's a new person there, someone you've never seen before. They introduce him as Steve from accounting. Later on, you try to remember Steve's face, and all you can think of is nondescript white guy with a sweater vest and fantastic khakis.
Oh, God.
The next day, you come into work, and you overhear Steve from accounting telling a story about his vacation to Peru, and it strikes you as oddly familiar. Didn't you and your family vacation to Peru? You brush it off like it's nothing. You come in the next day. You notice Steve's face has a little more detail than you remembered, including a strange scar on his chin. He tells you it was from when he fell off his bicycle. You reach to your chin subconsciously because didn't you have a scar just like that? So strange. You haven't been feeling yourself lately. By the end of the week, Steve from accounting is telling your stories. Steve from accounting is engaged to your fiancée. By the end of the week, Steve from accounting is you, and your entire existence is rendered meaningless. And then you become the new Steve from accounting, forced to wander from office building to office building, trying to find a life to replace the one that was taken from you. Damn you, Steve. Damn you.
That's good. That's very good.
And here's the picture of Steve from accounting.
Well, the good thing is Steve can hang out with Christopher when he's damned for all eternity.
Yeah, every time he goes to the
Yeah.
office building, he'll see a Christopher there, so that's cool.
In the haunted world of bureaucracy.
Ooh, I like how you mix the red and blue there.
Yeah, I'm trying to give the idea that he's sort of a glitch in the regular world.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
that.
Ah, that's nice.
For all you people
I
at
like
home,
that touch.
please put on your 3D glasses now.
Yes, right now, you'll see Steve from accounting in glorious 3D.
It's like he's like this doppelganger who just sort of slowly subsumes a person's life force and then takes over their lives. That's like spooky. Like, I don't know. I got spooks, y'all.
Yeah, like I said, existentialist dread, because I'm an anxious millennial.
Oh yeah, that's right. Millennials, am I right, Wenzel?
I'll tell you
time.
what,
Woo! But are you an anxious millennial cowboy?
I'm afraid not.
No.
Damn, these goddamn millennials. Let's go, Zoomers. Live forever.
I am immortal.
That's how it works.
I guess so.
It is, because me and Colt are immortal, and we will inherit this earth.
Exactly.
You guys will be
It'll
dust.
be burning.
That seems inaccurate.
No.
You say that whenever we're
Are we
100.
like fuel for the upcoming empire or something? I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't understand because you won't be around to see it.
You see, I'm not even going to make a Logan's Run reference because you damned kids wouldn't get it.
Yeah, because we only watch SpongeBob.
I don't even get that reference.
Yeah, we only watch good shit like SpongeBob and George Lopez.
Don't get me on the fucking SpongeBob thing, please.
Oh,
don't.
we got
I
a
just
fellow
felt a
SpongeBob fan.
Vessel in my brain burst when you say words. It hurts.
I'm just
Wow, old
scanners.
old
just-
man can't handle this. Our big Zoomer brains, Colt. Damn.
Go watch
I
your
have to go outside and
He-Man.
yell at some clouds now.
I didn't even really like He-Man.
Yeah, go
that
watch
much.
your homoerotic He-Man.
And your
I'm
gonna say,
Transformers.
if your show doesn't have homoerotic tension, then it shouldn't be made.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Not entertaining. No.
Sure, I'm down.
What haven't you seen, Cannon?
What?
Anyway.
No, I didn't say I didn't see anything.
Oh fuck! Is that Steve?
Oh no!
Oh,
Steve from accounting.
it's like I can't say I don't like homoerotic things and watch wrestling. It's just inaccurate.
Because that would be a dirty lie.
It would be a dirty, dirty fucking lie.
Look, I find nothing homoerotic about mostly naked, sweaty, oily men grappling each other. I don't know what you guys are talking about, all right?
No idea
And
whatsoever.
I don't appreciate it.
It's the straightest thing ever.
That's right. It is the most heterosexual thing you can imagine. Outside of the village people, okay, and fancy haircuts, there is nothing more heterosexual than professional wrestling.
Amen to that, brother.
And now that the first three participants have like their fully fledged characters out of the way, now move to the part of the show where we take a person's idea and we workshop it together and we build as a team another great footnote in the next wave of horror. Cannon, do you have an idea you want to share with the team?
Well, here's the thing. Snakes scare the shit out of me.
Can confirm.
And the only thing remotely close to anything like this that I could come up with in the short amount of time that I did come up with this shit was like if this were a movie, like somewhat of a sci-fi like B horror movie, bad on purpose because if it's animal related, not a lot of people are probably going to be scared about it in my opinion, but this was actually kind of sort of inspiration from what Shim said to me. Just take something that like really fucking scared you as a kid, or like to this day, like I don't fuck with a snake. I see it, I don't like it. I'm not about it. It fucking freaks me the fuck out. But I don't know, like some sort of like weird, dark, cloaked person, maybe like in a black duster, like some sort of big hat covering what he really looks like, and he's wearing gloves, and you can't really tell what it is, and then like for some reason now the hat comes off, it's snake head, and then the arms and legs are also the front and ass end of a fucking snake. So you basically got three snakes coming at you, and it's like, fuck that. Did I draw that? No, because I can't draw. So
So we have mana snakes. So what can we do to really flesh out this snake character?
Give him a gun.
Hey, I was about to say that.
I mean,
A
hey,
gun that shoots snakes, but inside the snakes there's a little snake,
Oh my
kind of like
God.
Alien.
how many rounds does the snake gun hold though?
Oh,
Let's get a number.
what if the
7.
gun shoots like poison,
7?
poison
Hey,
fangs?
that's a solid number.
It shoots poison fangs.
poison snake fangs.
Yes.
What's
Like-
the ratio to snake fangs to actual snakes that this gun can shoot?
All the snakes that aren't limbs gives their fangs for the gun.
So it's like 14 rounds instead of 7.
Or
Yes.
Fuck it. Let's go with the 14 rounder. That's like Call of Duty logic. Let's go.
It's an extra long clip.
or
Boom.
you can have one of the snakes have the gun, but like it's connected to one of the snakes' fangs, so it takes the venom out and kind of like shoots it, like sprays it out.
So just get like a dollar store squirt gun and fill it with snake.
Oh wait, no, I got one. How about this? How about the gun functions like a harpoon gun, but with a long snake instead of a harpoon? So he shoots it and it latches onto you and yanks you towards him.
Oh, okay.
It's like if Scorpion had a snake coming out of his hand
Right.
instead of a chain.
And also,
I like it.
his mode of
It's fucking-
transportation is an enormous snake with a little saddle on it. So he's like riding a giant snake horse.
That still sounds fucking terrifying.
I mean, that's the
Yeah.
point.
Like a giant snake that pops out of God of War, and I like it.
Jormungadunger is a good snake, and you better respect your son.
Yomunger
I can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
Jormungandr?
Yeah, Humongudungus, the giant snake that covers the world.
Wait,
Lord
When's-
Humongous?
The world serpent.
Wait,
Jormungandr.
that's
Put
close
a
to what I
saddle
said.
on it. It'd be like a tiny saddle. That's a big snake.
It's a big snake. So we have Snake Man in the trench coat with a snake gun riding a bigger snake.
Fuck, I might have to draw this myself.
You know,
I,
sorry, I was gonna say.
I think it,
Damn it, Pat! Don't make me come over there. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say a long time ago when I was in high school, I had an idea for a character like that was a snake with like robotic limbs, and for some reason I don't know why the only name I could think of for him was Friction. But I don't know.
That's weird.
That sounds
Could the
pretty high
robotic
school.
limbs turn into wheel feet?
Well, yeah, that's weird, Colt. That's weird to you.
Friction, because a snake needs a friction surface to move.
yeah, if you put a snake in a Teflon pan, it's powerless.
I mean, that's accurate. But I don't.
All right.
You know what? Let's just move on. I got it, it's fine. Oh boy, it's fine.
All right. I have a few ideas, a few different kernels. Some are visual ideas. Some are just a character without much of a backstory. Some are more of a concept than a physical character. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a few of my sketches to the group chat for everybody to see, and then we'll go from there. All right. Coming at you is a character number 1, which I call the sexy slasher.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This slasher was originally a very attractive young man who was the apple of everyone's eye. He caught everyone, whether they were man or woman, non-binary or anything in between. His beauty was so captivating that everybody wanted him. But he just didn't know what to do with all this fame. So one day he was going down to the railroad tracks because someone was able to slip in a secret admirer note. It's like, oh, someone finally wants me. They love me for me and not just my looks. But unfortunately, the clap of his asses was so loud he didn't hear the train coming. He was run over by the train. So one day he was resurrected as a revenant, as a monster, as a zombie, to get revenge on all those people who looked at him so shallowly as just a piece of meat. So he came back as a hunky killer, and now he stalks his old grounds as a beautiful, horrible slasher, drawing in anyone with his like sauntering undead ways.
Did you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I just sent,
Oh, go on. Keep going.
so I sent my sketches in chat, and it's essentially this big hunky man meat of a fella, but he's in like a shredded romper.
That's what I was gonna ask.
So he's got a spooky mask. He's got a knife. He's got his big arms, his big chest, and big traps. So basically, we bring it down low for a minute. He stalks you in the wild. He draws you in with like his overwhelming sex appeal. He brings you in nice and close with his big old arms. He presses you deep into his big old chest. And when he gets you right where he wants you, he lays a big, fat, wet one on you with his big old lips.
That was last
And then he
week,
kills ya.
Pat. That was when we did the sexy monster.
Hey, I'm just going to say there's no reason Halloween can't be horny.
Give you a smooch, and then you're dead!
Why do I feel like this was just taken from somebody's secret journal?
Pat, you're just stealing, not stealing, you're showing your secret journal to us right now, aren't you?
Is this just Derek Zoolander but undead? Is that blue steel that he's using to murder?
Yes, but you can't see his face because he's wearing a spooky mask. You just get his sexy aura.
Just get that little patch of hair and a little smooch with the mask that you got from Spirit Halloween.
And he's burying this twink of a fellow right between his big undead bosoms.
Isn't Halloween already horny though? Like,
It's
Yes.
pretty horny.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't be horny for regular. You have to be horny for monsters.
Yeah, that's
Same
true.
thing.
Monster horny.
Yeah, I just saw a Japanese-style Bishujo Beetlejuice statue where they took Beetlejuice and made it a woman with enormous breasts.
That's that good stuff right there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was the second Beetlejuice horny statue they've made.
Fuck.
This
Yeah.
one was based off of his red wedding tuxedo, but it's her red wedding tuxedo. I promise you, monsters are already horny enough.
Oh, well, Simmy, did you tell him about the horny Pennywise Bisojo statue?
I'm trying not to remember it,
That
but
shit.
there-
You fucking sent me a picture of that shit. That was hilarious.
there's a whole line of them. Like Freddy Krueger and Jason and Michael Myers and Pennywise and Beetlejuice. Every monster and slash you can think of, but horny. Like all huge-breasted anime women.
This sounds like all pluses. I don't hear any negative things.
Yeah, you're not saying anything I'm disagreeing with.
Fine, I guess I'm just old.
You old
No,
bastard.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't really care for horny, sexy, those things.
You lying whore. You know you like
Says the guy that's on record the horniest member of AYCH.
It just doesn't do anything for me. I don't know what you want me to say.
Oh, okay. Wenzel, notorious for never being horny.
Yeah. I guess she's not shaped more like an anime rabbit woman enough for him.
Okay, yeah, that shut him up, didn't it, huh?
She is a queen. She's muscular. She's badass. Don't mess with me, Pat, on this. I will kill you. I will go to your house and kill you.
I feel like we're in everybody's secret journals today.
Murder.
We're putting it all on Front Street. It's
On the line.
all right. My next character he's more of a visual concept. This character he's kind of like a spooky hazmat character. He's got a big bloated hazmat suit, hood tied around his face, and it's just a big respirator. And basically he has he just lumbers around toxic waste dumps. He's secreting these strange, dangerous fluids and emanating these noxious fumes.
Is he pooping?
So no, that's just a toxic goo.
He's pooping. He's pooping toxic goo. I love this already.
All right, so I have a visual character. I want y'all to sort of embellish this. What would you give my toxic monster here?
Toxic poop.
I like the way he's thinking. I think he should, you know how in hazmat suits they tie off the ankles and the sleeves to make sure nothing gets out? He just stores up the poop. And whenever he wants to throw it at people, he just loosens up his sleeve and he slings it. And he slings the doo-doo at them.
Or like a karate kick, like a giant roundhouse,
Like a-
Chuck Norris style, just poop everywhere.
I like this. This is very good.
So this just evolved into a toxic poop slinger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what? Okay. All right. I can run with this.
Like his body is just so toxic that when he grabs his victim, he just gets a hold of him and just squeezes all the toxic gunk on top of them. They sort of dissolve into like this.
So is this implying that there's like a hole in his hazmat suit, but it just happens to be like at his asshole?
Or just wherever there's a loose spot. He's wearing a fucking hazmat suit.
Wherever there's a loose. I mean, I love it. I mean, yeah, let's go.
I mean,
do like the
toxic
doo-doo.
poop. I think that's the best idea we've had tonight.
I think, and he lives in the
Toxic.
sewer.
Justin, did you think like the character was like physically sitting on a toilet when you saw it?
I mean, he looks like he's squatting, like, campground style poop.
I mean, it's easier to get out when you got your
Nah.
knee bent.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
I mean, I like it. It's toxic poop.
Yeah.
That's what horror needs. Toxic poop.
Is this what you wanted, Pat? Is this exactly what you envisioned when you showed us that?
It's everything I wanted and more. All right, the next character I have, he's just known as the Gimp.
God damn it, this is going to be a horny one, isn't it?
So basically, what this fella is, he's a rich entrepreneur who has a dirty, sexy, kinky side,
Yep.
and he rents out the most expensive dominatrix mistress he can find, and over the next 6 hours, she brutalizes him in the most kinky, profane way she can imagine, and one last act of just like tantalizing, edging sexual moment, she ties him up and just leaves. She leaves him strapped in a dungeon full of chains and whips and straps, and he's just stuck there for months on end. And he realizes that it's no longer part of his kink. He's just fed up and mad. So one day he breaks free of his bindings, and he goes out to attacks every dominatrix and kinky S&M person he can find. But he can't escape his suit, and that knife he has in his hand, it's not actually holding. It's sort of just jammed into his hand.
Okay.
It's through his hand.
Sorry to reference SpongeBob twice, but like that.
That's exactly what I
Patrick
thought,
thing.
too. Oh. Bandaged Squidward with the jellyfish net.
Yes, there we go. Firmly
Yep.
grasp it.
Yep, firmly grasp it. I'm glad we're recording this on a Saturday night, because I'm going to need to go to church in the morning.
The joke's on you. You can't go to church after joining us ever again.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry, I crossed that Rubicon 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, God.
Jeep Rubicon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what can we do to the Gimp here? What can we do to embellish him?
Can we have his face exposed and like have him have the dental thing that makes his mouth open? And like you see people using them in certain types of videos where people spit in their mouths and do stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Is this only me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Definitely needs some sort of like facial expression due to the fact that this looks like a tube of lipstick with arms and legs. When I first saw, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong; it's a very pretty tube of lipstick with arms and
Because usually
legs.
with these S&M videos, it's like the dude's like got like this garbage sack suck over his face, so he's like suffocating. So like
I know
so
exactly
you can't
when
really
you
see
made
or
this.
breathe.
I know.
Oh,
Wait,
you-
I
what?
know exactly when you made this, Pat. Oh my God. Earlier today, I sent a certain type of video to the chat in our group chat, and that's exactly when he made this. Am I right?
Certain type of video.
Don't worry. For anyone in the conversation who doesn't know, we'll send you that video so you won't be out of context.
No, I'm good. You'd leave that shit out of my life. I don't think I want to be a guest anymore, you guys.
It looks like I'm leaving AYCH. I thought it was a spaceman when I first saw it.
It kind of looks like Johan from Hellboy.
I thought it was Among Us.
Danger.
I don't know, Pat. It's kind of sus.
You're just saying stuff.
It looks like a guy from Among Us.
No, it doesn't. He doesn't have the big backpack, and he's not 2 feet tall.
Doesn't look like a Teletubby stomach.
Colt, you're making me.
Art is
Colt, you're making me
interpretive.
angry. I don't know. I like your concept, Pat. Do you want money? I'll give you money.
Yes, you can forward any payments to my PayPal.
Ooh.
This is like Shark Tank. I'm in.
Oh yeah, everybody here owes me $70 for that picture.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I had to use a pencil, 3 markers, and 2 highlighters, so I'm looking at least $250 in materials.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Not-
minute.
not
Wait
even
a
counting
minute.
the paper.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Those are
if
some
we're-
expensive
if we're-
fucking markers.
If we're
Holy
charging,
shit.
Yeah, you got Prismacolors over there, Shim?
I mean, I only use the best when I highlight invoices at the shop, so, you know.
Is it bad that when you were describing your story, I was like, wow, this could kind of low-key be an Ice Cream Man issue?
Yeah, no, it was a little bit that same sort of existentialist vein of your deepest fear of a modern world becoming a faceless office drone and losing everything that makes you who you are.
okay, if we're getting money for art supplies, I'm gonna need like $75.
I'm not giving you shit.
Fuck you.
Can I pay you in flex tape?
Yes.
Flex Seal. Cans of it. On fucking
Well, think about it this
tap.
way: with all that flex tape, you'll have more blood going to your hands. I mean, you can
Wait a
draw
minute. Wait a
faster.
minute. I just got an idea. Does this gimp guy? Is his dick in his suit?
Yeah, it's locked up behind that padlock on his
Okay.
crotch.
So if he needs to come, what if? Hear me out, guys. He comes a lot, right? But like, you know, like with the guy before, the toxic guy, like his where his wrists and ankles are, they're sealed off. So he it just fills up with cum. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and that's it.
I think I'm going to retire from being a guest on the podcast now.
No, you're in this shit, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
You're
that's
into the common shit.
We
throwing.
in this bitch, Justin.
Anyway.
How is
you in here?
How is this hornier than the episode we did on cats? For fuck's sake.
oh, did you not? have
Look,
you
the
not listened
horniest
to our-
episode was the McRib episode. Get that shit straight right the fuck now, okay?
Did you hear all those mouth noises? I'm sure somebody was like sloppy over that one.
Also, we did a horny episode like at the beginning of the
Before
month.
it's fucking time.
Yeah, but I talk to
Before
you
it's
guys all the
fucking
time. I don't
time.
listen to the podcast. Don't be ridiculous.
Rude.
Yes, support your friends'
Fucking
endeavors.
rude.
No, I listen to the podcasts that I'm a guest on
I listen to episodes I'm not even on.
I don't listen.
because I'm a narcissist.
I mean, I listen to the ones I'm on, but I also listen to the ones that I'm not on.
I listen to some.
Not all of them, just some of them.
Whenever I do
Fast
listen,
and
I
Furious,
just
hashtag
hate my
Fast and
voice.
Furious Files. The Furious Files, yo.
Well, it's part about being a podcast. You learn to get over the sound of your voice, and the next step is learning to get over how you talk.
Yeah.
A little inside baseball for you.
Do any of us actually know anything about baseball?
Nope.
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out.
I mean,
Boom.
Third base, shortstop.
steroids, lots of steroids.
Outfield, infield,
Line drive
Pitcher's
is a term,
mounds?
I think.
home run derby.
I know you use baseball bases for sex terms and like how far you get.
Fourth base.
I don't think that's a thing.
Fourth base.
Yeah, fourth base is when you find a new hole.
What?
Oh, God.
So you have to like cut a new hole?
No,
out or
fourth
something?
base.
No, that would be profane.
Fourth base is the ear. Everybody knows that.
This is the best episode ever. This is gonna get big numbers, dude.
It's going to be the scariest episode ever for entirely different
This
reasons.
is going to be the national breakthrough for
We're hitting the big time. All right. And my final character, I just call him Big Boy.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Why do I feel like this one's going to be sexual too?
See, Big Boy, what he is, he was abandoned as an infant inside of a dumpster, and then he grew up into an intolerable man child. Well, he just sort of patched together a life and clothes from what he has. So he stitched together a onesie bodysuit covered in filth and blood and a garbage sack tied around his head. And because he never had a family, he never had a mother, So what he does, he goes around town looking for idyllic families, and he kidnaps the parents, takes them back to his lair, so he may have, for a moment, the family that he never was given. So this is Big Boy.
Does he also throw his poop?
He's filled with lots of different fluids and juices.
Just filling his poop free.
I picture him having a baby vomit type weapon, but since he's not a baby, he's a big boy. It's just him throwing up on people. So, like, if he had, some Alfredo for lunchtime, he'll be throwing up noodles all over someone.
Why can he have SpaghettiOs?
Because he's a man. He can't eat that stuff. That's
you don't eat
stuff.
SpaghettiOs when you're a big boy.
Shut him down yet again.
Was I the only one that got some like Mick Foley vibes when I first saw the pic?
No, that's very much a Sacco hand position.
It's another wrestling reference for the people who don't understand.
Yeah, take that, Wenzel.
Yeah, take that, Wenzel.
It's like, take that Wenzel.
Sorry, I don't listen to old man talk.
Damn kids.
Damn, do our mics work? Shit, can you hear the...
I will say, if this is one of the survival horror adventure games, his weak point would be that he's very colicky. Like he's trying to burp, and that's when he just lay into his back with like a 2x4 with a nail.
Oh.
Then he burps and like spews up his goop. But that's when the arena becomes like slippery and slidey, so it's really dangerous to move around. So you got to wait for all that goop to dry up, and that's when he entered the next phase, and that's when we try to hit him again.
Got a lot of shit and vomit going on with these characters.
I gotta say, out of all of them, this one feels like the one that's most likely to be in a video game of some kind.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me
Like
of
Yeah.
a boogeyman from The Nightmare Before Christmas, like in Five Nights at Freddy.
Why'd you say Five Nights at Freddy's?
Because that's what the hip kids are into, apparently.
I get the Oogie Boogie.
I mean, it's coming back, apparently, so...
Yeah, they put in the Five Nights at Freddy on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, it's a new game. It's beautiful.
Because he look
It's now 6 Nights at Freddy's, Too Fast, Too Furious edition.
because he looks like a kiddie character, and I think he would fit in like, he's a man child, so like he goes to somewhere that like kind of like appeals to children, which would be like a
E3, am I right?
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I love E3. I'm playing.
No, you're not. You fucking
just wanted
jock.
to come back.
You jock. Anyway.
Yeah.
Silence.
Fucking jock.
But yeah, Pat, is that all you're doing?
Okay, so...
Yeah, goodness gracious, yes, those are all my my characters for the horror OC. So I think we have a pretty sizable lineup for the next wave of horror, and you can personally thank AllYouCanHear for the upcoming horizon in the horror innovation.
We're going to have these all in the bank, ready for you on screen when COVID is over.
On Pornhub for most of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
come
That's-
on,
yeah.
man.
Wait,
Hey, that's a good
Yeah,
business. There's good money in there.
Nah, it's just, I don't know. Like, sorry, I'm just thinking, like, I need to go there for my,
Fucking Colt low-key is a Pornhub
I
star.
don't know.
we gotta say Pornhub's canceled. We gotta find another place to upload your naughty bits if that's what you're into.
Twitter.
Always, Twitter is unrestrained. Just dicks and veins everywhere, unrestrained. But also, always remember to tip your OnlyFans and pay for your porn. But also support independent horror. And all of these characters are coming soon to Shudder.
I don't know. I
And
just
it's
like
cut.
I just
And
like the
it's in.
message at the end of the day of this is tip your OnlyFans and pay for your porn. Thanks, Pat.
It's like
That's the lesson we learned. Yep.
I
see,
mean,
the
am
more-
I wrong?
the
You
more-
know,
You're
support
not
sex
wrong.
workers.
It's
the
Support
moral
them
of the
as long as
story
they're not
is
Bella
tip
Thorne
the
or Tyga.
OnlyFans work.
Yeah, only support good, upstanding people of character and the sexual business.
I will say, if anyone has not listened to Bella Thorne's hit pop single, Bitch, I'm Bella Thorne, don't do it. Even if someone says, like, oh no, it's so ridiculous, you gotta watch it. It'll get stuck in your head for the rest of your life.
Like, who and what is that?
She was on the Disney Channel and then she took her pants off. You know,
Not
normal
on the
trajectory.
Disney Channel, but later in life.
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch it. Maybe it was on the Disney Channel.
Yeah,
Fuck.
she didn't take her pants off to Disney Channel.
I'll send you that link, Cannon. Don't worry. It's a horrible
no.
song.
I'm going to have some bullshit stuck in my nog for like 18 hours straight.
Because what does misery love?
Company.
Yeah, there you go.
breaking legs.
I was going to say business, but that's like some Paramore shit.
Stephen King.
What an episode.
Stephen
Although-
King.
Yeah,
Hey, this has been a fucking fun episode.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel like we've been going for either 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
like
It's
I was
somewhere
the
in the
one.
middle.
I was the one who came ill prepared.
According to my watch, 56
Not
minutes
only
and
were there-
45 seconds.
Ooh.
And counting. We could go for
And
another
counting.
10
I'm just gonna-
hours.
I'm just gonna say bravo for like all the drawings and the fucking stories that came with them. Like, I was at the edge of my seat for a few of them. I had a great time. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Applaud all of you, gentlemen.
Yeah, hey everybody, just give yourself some snaps.
Yay!
If you don't, if you can't hear it,
Whoever
I
the
was
ones that
snapping.
snap.
It doesn't pick up on Discord, but it will be on the audio.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Discord, you don't pick up
No,
snaps.
Discord.
Yeah, they
Discord
muffle
solely picks up human voices.
Cowards. Let
But I
me
heard snaps.
share my farts.
Discriminating my finger voice. I'm offended. Hashtag trigger.
What an episode.
What an
What
episode.
an episode.
One episode.
What is?
That is an amazing Jurassic Express shirt you got there.
Yeah,
I
this
keep
is
forgetting you have that shirt. It's an amazing shirt.
Jurassic Express. It's a great shirt, isn't it? So, thank you for listening for this equal parts horror, equal parts horny episode.
Oh, there's no equal. There's no equal there. Don't lie to them.
There's no equal amount.
It's like 80% horny.
Ah,
You know what?
I don't think that ratio is
yeah.
off.
I would say it's equal. I was scared,
It's a little off.
and then I was horny.
I feel
You know
like
what? In that order. Yeah.
I feel like
Scared.
horror, fear, and arousal are two emotions that are tied very closely in the brain. That's why people have fear boners.
That's making me realize maybe this episode wasn't a good idea for us. Maybe I'm going to associate
Well,
spirits with being horny.
well, you do talk about your one way of getting rid of a ghost.
Well, they should not be scaring me.
My goodness. So, well, anyway, let's wrap this bitch up, and just want to say,
This bitch up.
and that's not an S&M reference. So anyway, thank you all so much for listening to this. It's been a hoot and a half. We thank everybody for joining us today. Thank you all for listening today and joining us on this spooky cavalcade of debauchery all month long. You can follow us on our socials on Twitter and Instagram at AYCH Podcast. You can follow us on Letterboxd and Facebook at All You Can Hear. You can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear, and our VODs go up the next day on YouTube, also at All You Can Hear. You can follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Spotify, and any RSS feed catcher we're out there. Please do us a favor and like, rate, review, and subscribe at all those platforms. It really helps us out, pushes up higher in the algorithm, and just keeps the show going, spreads the show around, and puts the banter in front of you listeners, and we really do appreciate that. And lastly, you can follow me, Patrick, on Twitter and Instagram and Letterboxd at John Lost His Name, and follow my art on Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
And I'm not just saying this because I am Pat's roommate at John Lost Its Name, but I just want to say that the most prolific guest in All You Can Hear history here once again. Enjoyed my fucking time. You can follow me at that. I don't know how words. See,
That's what you get.
Shit,
That's what you get. You ass.
I know. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve that. I am that canon guy. You can follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd and Instagram and everything at pretty much that name. That canon guy. I'm here, and words don't work, but hey, 12 times I'm here.
You fucking get.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
My name Colt. Follow me on Twitter at ColtD00. I have already shit my pants multiple times during this episode. I hope.
That diaper's full. Fuck. Yes.
I hope you guys didn't poop as much as me, but we'll see.
Man, 3 times. I feel bad about it.
Thank you for listening. I'm Wenzel. You can follow me on Twitter at Wenzel Wilkie. You can follow my art Instagram at World of Wenzy. You can follow me on Goodreads, Wenzy, World of Wenzy, something like that. And then Letterboxd. Just search up my name, Wenzel Wilkie. I'll be on there. If the Goodreads thing doesn't work, go to my link tree. It'll be on there. Thank you.
I'm the actual most prolific guest. You can follow me anywhere online that you see
true.
Captain Shimmy. 99% chance that's me. Or you can come to Tuscaloosa, come to the store, the comic strip on Hargrove Road. I'll tell you all about how I'm the best guest on this show because Cannon is a reserve member because he lives and sleeps 4 feet across the hall from Pat.
I mean, definitely go to his shop because it's great, but he's also wrong.
Well, all I'm going to say is one of us can make words work, and the other one couldn't even get his handle out. So, let the viewers decide.
I mean, I got it out eventually. I mean, I've had a few drinks in me. You can't fucking hold that one against me. I mean, I guess you could, but, I'm still right.
But, I've been sober for 33 years, so, I'm just saying.
Oh, man. That sucks.
I'm just saying it's not so bad being an alky. Well, anyway, thank you all so much. Enjoy your night, and we'll be talking to you all very, very soon. Take care.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye. So we stop recording now?